Good evening, YouTubers. It's Brian Paragamian, Senior Trader and Co-Founder of ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com, bringing you the closing commentary for Monday, October 19th. Well, the Dow Jones Industrial Average presses the 10,100 level. We continue to say the close above 99.18 on a weekly closing basis on the Dow Jones opens the door to 10,300 to 10,500. I continue to think that. However, we are getting a little overbought in this area here as far as I'm concerned. I would like to see some type of a pullback. Now, tomorrow morning, we're probably going to get a gap open on the heels of earnings from Apple and Texas Instruments. At least the tech stocks should gap higher. That to me is going to present potentially a nice shorting opportunity in some tech stocks. Don't be surprised if I put on a couple of shorts here in the early going, looking for some type of pullbacks. Right now, Apple Computer is trading sharply higher in aftermarket activity after blowing out earnings. It's trading up over $10 right now. It has pulled back, some $3 off its highs. Texas Instruments, same thing, has pulled back, but it is trading up 60 cents now on the heels of its good earnings. I continue to think this market is going to work its way higher, but again, I would like to see some type of corrective activity here in the next day or two. A couple of stocks I want to talk about. Human Genome Sciences, 2087 up 91 cents. They actually had a $75 million award by Novartis on some patents, some royalty. So I continue to think that stock works higher. That's not even the news I was looking for. They're supposed to come out with some news on one of their drugs coming up here very, very soon. They've got some meeting and analyst meetings this week. I continue to like the stock. I continue to think the stock works higher. Take a look at St. Jude Medicals. I've been pounding the table on this here for days and days and days. We actually day traded this as well. The stock closes 34.28 up 45 cents. I continue to think the stock moves higher. They do have earnings coming out prior to Wednesday's open. They did pre-announce the stock got slammed. That's why it's down at these lows. I continue to think a move above 34.5, and especially on a closing basis, puts this in mode to move back to the 36.20 area, which represents the 20-day moving average. And let's take a look at AAU, Anglo Gold, Ashanti, 45.45 up 47 cents. We also day traded this on the lower opening. We're long the stock on a swing trade as well as St. Jude Medical on a swing trade. I continue to think this stock moves higher. Now, ideally, I want to start seeing this get a close above the 45.5 level, and I want to really see it press the 46.5 level. Gold was trading sharply higher today by $12 or $13. I'd like to see it start taking out the 1072 level on a closing basis through 1072 on a closing basis. Puts us in the mode for a push up to 1100 on gold. Stay tuned for that, though. We could change on a dime in any one of these positions here. So that's why it's so important that you take advantage of our 1-week free trial, see exactly what we do here and what we have to offer. It is absolutely free because when you're a day trader and swing trader, things change in a hurry. So for the time being, we still like these positions, but you never know what our thoughts are and when we're going to change our mind. One idea I want to share with you going into tomorrow, take a look at Rovi Corporation, ticker symbol ROVI, 28.79 up 25 cents. We're counting 6 days now without a higher high. We're oversold on the RSI and stochastics. There is a gap down below around the 26 area. Ideally, I'd like to be a buyer down there from a swing trade perspective, but it is becoming interesting now from a day trade perspective. Whether it's a higher opening or a lower opening, I'm going to look to be a buyer of the stock into a move lower on the day with this stock here, and then I'm going to look to run my stop below Friday's lows of 28.36. At that point, if I get the stock down in the day, it's going to represent a great risk-reward ratio. That's one idea and only one idea I want to share with you. Again, if you're not making money on a consistent basis, you want to see what we do here, take advantage of our 1-week free trial. Every day we have daily live webcasts. We talk about the economy. We talk about technical analysis. You see us do day trades in a real-time setting here. You're going to absolutely love it to our members. All I can say is I can give you one piece of advice. If you're doing day trading or swing trading or any type of trading, please use stops. It takes all the emotion out of trading. That's all I have for you tonight. As I leave you, the S&P futures are up 4 points. The NASDAQ futures are up 17 points. Have yourself a pleasant evening. We'll be back tomorrow with some more commentary. Thanks for tuning in.